this is Melissa and Greg. We're at the Town Hall Tap this week. It's at 48th in Chicago, and we are here thinking of all of you and hoping that your first gatherings have gone or are about to go really, really well. We have a little word from the street from one of your fellow hosts, so I give you Amy.
Hey guys, I just wanted to tell you about my new group. It's a brand new group, and most of us didn't know each other. I didn't know anybody who was coming to my house, so I was a little bit nervous. But the first week, everyone came and we did the curriculum. We watched the welcome video, and then we had some discussion questions, and it was really comfortable and fun and deep, and it was a good time. The second week, we tried something a little bit different. We wanted to all get to know each other a little bit better. So what we did is we all wrote some questions on little pieces of paper and threw them out in the middle of the room, and everyone took turns grabbing them and answering them. And it was really, really fun. We laughed, we cried, we had a couple bottles of wine. But it's something that was really important to our group. So if you have a chance, I think you should add another week onto your session and try this out. I think you'll like it.
Hey, thanks so much, Amy. Glad to hear how things are going with your group. Hope everybody's group is going so well. And thank you to all of you, hosts, leaders, anybody who's helping out, watching this video, taking some initiative with your group. We believe what you're doing is so important, and we really appreciate it. Now, if your group maybe isn't going so fantastic and you're feeling a little bit apologetic because, or a little sheepish because maybe you haven't gotten anybody together yet, or things aren't clicking quite so well, don't worry about it. It takes time, and if you need some help, just get in touch with us and we'll see what we can do.
Yeah. As you get started, another thing to think about is those people who just haven't quite made it yet. Go ahead and send them a note with the details again, and send them a link to the video that you're going to watch this week that they may have missed, and just keep them up to speed. And also remember the name tags and Sharpies, that they're so important as you get started and get to know each other as a group.
This week is called Pieces, and what we're talking about, all those pieces to our lives, whether it's events, crossroads, decisions, whatever they are, that we put together to make the relationships that we want to have. The idea is that without a sense of destination, without a big picture of where you want to end up in your relationships, it's really hard to know what to do with these individual pieces. So the goal is that as people leave, they won't have a all pulled together idea of, or picture of what the relationship's going to be like, but they're starting to think that way and maybe have some glimmers of what those relationships are going to be like someday, and are starting to work on their lives from that perspective.
And something that you can do to help pave the way for that is think a little bit about your own destination for one of your relationships ahead of time. It can be a little hard for people to start thinking this way, but once everybody digs into why this can matter for them, it will start rolling. So kind of get a kick started in your own mind a little bit. You'll also want to know that this week there is an activity going on, and it's all about helping people dig into this idea of destinations, and you are going to need some scissors. Maybe 2 or 3 pairs, in fact. So this will be fun. It's a little craft time, builds community, and it builds understanding around this idea. So you'll need scissors and pairs of people, each with a copy of the activity. So just take a look at that, and you'll know what to do.
Great. And leave time for your closing at the end so you can take care of housekeeping chores for next week, and you have time for that closing prayer. And you're going to be using those puzzle pieces that you're going to be cutting up as part of your closing prayer. It's going to go with you this week. And there's also a homework assignment, something that we want you to do to help you keep the momentum of what's happening in services and as well as in your group life alive all week long. So be attentive to that, and as the person watching the Leadership Lifter, maybe be the one that really initiates some contact with each other via email, Facebook, text messages, tweets, I don't care what, but help make sure that conversation does keep alive all week long.
And don't forget, there are a lot of people in your group that have ways they can contribute to your group, so let them help. Let them bring something to share. Let them lead the discussion. Let them lead the prayer time. Let them plan something special for your group. Maybe they're the ones to get in touch with those people who haven't shown up yet. So just keep that alive too, and keep inviting people to help out. One thing that we hope makes it even easier for others to be involved and be connected is having all these resources online. So you might be watching this video on a DVD or on the website. Just know that everything's available in both hard copy form and online to share. So ask us if you need a DVD or any materials or have any questions. We love to hear how it's going for you and what you're learning, and are just glad to be on this journey with you.
That's right. They're all available on Sunday mornings at the services too. So
Right.
thank you so much for what you're doing, and let us know what you're learning and how we can be of more help to you, and we'll see you next week.
Have fun!